Hello and welcome to Game of Life 411. The other day I came home and I saw there was a package on our front porch, so I brought it in. I asked my wife if it was something she'd ordered because I didn't remember ordering anything. And then I looked at it and it said, "Fragile, please handle with care." I was like, uh-oh. I turned it over. It said this side up, so somebody didn't do a very good job delivering the package. And I still didn't know what it was. But when I looked really close, there's a teeny tiny little hologram here that says Lotus with the logo Genuine Part C42767. And I'm telling you, that is like teensy tiny. I don't even think you can see it if I hold it up there. It's this teeny tiny little thing here. Anyhow, so I believe this is the long-awaited gifts that were promised. Let's pause the unboxing just for a minute so I can let you know that at the end of the video, I've got some updates for you on new options available for the Lotus Emira, things around PPF and other items. So please stay tuned. Now back to the unboxing. So I believe this is the long-awaited gifts that were promised to all of us waiting on our Lotus Emiras. And I'll just kind of recap for you. I received an email back on January 18th, 2024. And it says, "Dear Peter, we're pleased to let you know your Emira is almost here." It's now March 14th and my Emira is not here yet. "There are a few final checks that need to be completed before we can hand over the keys, and we expect it will be delivered to you in the first few weeks of 2024. Again, it's March 14th. "Thank you for your patience during this process. As a token of our appreciation for your loyalty to the Lotus brand, please expect a gift from us coming soon." Again, that was 2 months ago. And I have a box today, so maybe in Lotus speak, that's soon. I guess based on the delivery timeline that we've had with the Lotus Emira, that's probably about as expected. So at any rate, I'm gonna go ahead and open things up and see what's in this package. So. Okay, okay. So first off, it's packed with some black paper confetti. I don't know what that symbolizes, but it looks like we have a Lotus hat. And let me take that out. Okay, so this is a Lotus hat. I saw this on their website. And I got to admit, when I saw it on the website, I wasn't exactly thrilled with the design. You know, I'll let you guys decide how it looks. I suppose it looks okay, but not super thrilled. I didn't really think this big chunky rubber thing on the front was very nice. It's like 1/8 of an inch thick. And then if I look at the connections in the back, this looks like really pretty cheap plastic. Connectors here. So, you know, I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth, but that's what we've got there. And let's see here what's in this box. It says Lotus on it. And in here, looks like some sort of a keychain. So that's kind of snazzy. Oh, it says Emira on the back side of it, and it looks like it's a sort of a silhouette of a Lotus Emira on a keychain, which I suppose I would use for anything other than my Lotus Emira, because the key fob for the Emira also looks like a Lotus Emira, but it's a little bigger than this. At any rate, decent looking key fob, so thank you, Lotus. I'll stick that back in the box for now. And what else do we have in here? So there's a little card. It says, "Emira, taking a moment to show you our appreciation for being part of the Lotus family." So that's a little card. This looks to be just like a little notebook. So it's got Lotus embossed on the front. It's kind of hard to see, but then it's also got this little keeper that has a Lotus logo on it. That's kind of cool. So if I take that off, then yep, it's just a normal, oh, that's cool. So on the first page, it's got this artist rendering, I suppose, of a Lotus Emira. That's kind of cool in the notebook. And after that, it's just a bunch of blank pages, lined paper. So not bad though, kind of neat. Oh, it's got a little folder in the back where you can stick receipts, I suppose. But anyhow, that's kind of cool. So a little notebook. And I'm supposing this is a pen. Let's see. So it's a Lotus pen. Ooh, I like the colors. So yeah, so it's a Lotus pen. It's quite beefy. It's got a good heft to it. And we'll see how well it writes. Yeah, it seems to write pretty well. I like that though. The colors will go well with my Hethel Yellow Lotus Emira. So that's kind of cool. Nice pen. And what's this? So this is like a little folder. Ah, okay, I've heard about this. So it's a print, I guess, a Lotus rendering of the Lotus Emira. And that's pretty nice, I guess. I'm not sure if it's something I would hang, but not bad. And that's it. That seems to be everything in the box. So there you go, the unboxing. We've got the print, the folder, we've got the pen, we've got the notebook. That's pretty cool. Put the little keeper thing on. We've got the hat, and we've got the keychain. We'll put that in there, and that's all she wrote. So there you go, it's my unboxing. Now in terms of other updates for the Lotus Emira, I wanted to let you know that, again, today is March 14th, and I have talked to my dealer rep at Lotus of Indianapolis, Gator Motorsports, and their understanding from their status reports is that my car is in the United States, so it's at the port being processed. They don't have an ETA for me as to when that'll actually be here delivered. So I'm in North Carolina, but when it will be delivered to the dealership in Indianapolis and when I can then pick it up. And when that happens, then there are a couple other things. I'm waiting for some additional information from the dealership on things like PPF protection, things like that. When I had talked to the dealer a month or two ago, they said that they were using a third party for PPF. And the update I received last week was that now they have what is essentially a factory PPF offering. And so if you purchase that and put it on your Emira, then you actually have a factory warranty for that. And I don't know all the details because, again, I'm kind of waiting to see that information. I also understand that there are different PPF packs, right? So there are simple ones that just cover the front of the car and along the wheel wells. And then there's ones that go a little bit higher up. And there's even one for folks who have a black pack that will cover the top of the car. So it's kind of interesting. I guess I will explore that when my car actually comes in. But while I really want to have the PPF protection, I also don't want to wait any longer for my Lotus Emira. So if it's something that they can put on the car relatively quickly, then I think that'll be fine. But if it's going to delay delivery a week or two, then I'm not sure what I'll do. And I'll also probably have to see what the cost is, whether I want to do that through Lotus or do it through an independent. When it comes to PPF on the new Lotus Emira, the dealer is telling me that it's essentially the same product, Star Shield, that they've had on various Lotus products for many years. So even the same product that was on my Lotus Elise and the Lotus Evora. So I was a little bit concerned and I wanted to understand exactly how this was going to be applied, because if you look at my Lotus Elise, you can see that the Star Shield does not wrap around all the edges. It sort of stops short. And that can be problematic. Now this is very obvious, and I wanted to show you on this old clam because the PPF here actually has started to grow mold, and it makes it very clear and visible. But if you look, you can see those little edges where it hasn't really wrapped around. And the problem with that is that those edges get dirty over time. So as you're washing the car and waxing the car, buildup will occur along those edges and become visible over time. So that's no good. Now, what they assure me is that the new PPF being applied to the Lotus Emira will actually wrap around all edges, so that should alleviate the problem. And I thought you'd all like to know that. Based on my conversation with the Lotus dealer and the fact that my car is in processing at the port, he does expect my car to be delivered within the next few weeks, so I'm really looking forward to that. Thanks for joining me today in this unboxing and for this update on the Lotus Emira. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other car videos, including about 15 or 16 Lotus Emira videos. So you can imagine that leading up to this process over the last 2.5 years, there have been lots of opportunities to test drive the cars and provide other updates and information. So I've done that, and I really can't wait until I get my Lotus Emira, because then there'll be a lot more that I can report on in terms of first-person, hands-on driving experiences, fit and feel, and I'm sure there will be some little challenges with the car that hopefully I can share with others to make their experience better. Again, thanks for watching, and whatever you're driving, I hope you're enjoying the heck out of it.